You're watching Masters in Trading Live with Jonathan Rose.
Hey everybody, it's Jonathan Rose and welcome to Masters in Trading Live. Masters in Trading Live, I get on here every day the market's open, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. If you would, subscribe, you'll hit that bell and then you'll get an alert every time we're live, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Thanks so much for joining. I got the chat open. Andy, Chris, John, Marty, Saul, Jeff, Chuck, Andy, thank you all for joining. I really appreciate you guys joining me live. Okay, market's getting hit a little bit, huh? I don't know about you, but it certainly feels like kind of like a gift that January 13th, the market is getting crushed to start the year, and we can get in at a discount. So it seems like we're getting some pretty favorable prices right now. I think this is a phenomenal time to start buying long-term holdings in 2025. So let's go to the screen. I got a bunch of things to cover. We're going to start covering the QQQs. We're going to talk about volatility. And then we're going to talk about the wildfires a little bit. Hearts and prayers go out to everybody being affected, but what companies are going to benefit from the wildfires? I got one for you that will make a lot of sense. So let's head over to the screen. All right, guys, I'm going to start you right here on the QQQs. And this is something that I added into our Discord channel earlier this morning. So earlier this morning in our short-term options channel, I added this chart right here at 8:54 in the morning. So this is what we're looking at. Here's the Qs. I'm a big believer that indices and stocks don't like to stay around big numbers. So what does that mean? Well, a big number is going to be the 100 period moving average. Also the 200 period moving average. Hey Dale, how's it going, bud? So right here is the 100 period moving average, and this is the 200 period moving average. When I say that indices and stocks don't like to stay at big numbers, this is just what I mean, guys. It doesn't want to stay at big numbers, okay? And so right now, QQQs are getting down to that 500 level. That is going to be massive support. Now, what will take the market to get through that support? VIX term structure. VIX 9D right now is trading at 1978. So if I do this, just pull up a stock chart here, because I want to show you what I mean by look at that VIX 9D throughout the day. Okay, so let me just go on 3 days here, 5 minutes. Okay, clean this up a little bit. VIX 9D, there you go. So this morning, take this off, show price as a percentage. There we go. So what do we have? This morning, the VIX 9D, it opened up bid, right? And then it sold off throughout the day. You know, it seems like it's been doing that lately. It's been decaying throughout the day. Now, I would watch this number like a hawk. 1989. As long as, let's use 19s. As long as the VIX 9D stays above 9D, we will take out this 500 level in the QQQ. If you want this 500 level to hold in the QQQ, you best get this VIX 9D down ASAP. Okay? So we're looking at some big support here, but we need that confirmation. Okay? On Friday, we talked a little bit about the wildfires, and I shared the 3 biggest insurers: Chubb, Allstate, and Travelers. We're going to keeping an eye on these because they're going to have a tough time once they get all this money owed in California. But this isn't the trade that I really like. The trade that I actually do like is going to be an Essex Property Trust. Are you guys familiar with Essex? You guys in the chat? Essex is a REIT. So let me tell you about Essex. Here's what it looks like over some time. And I just put this chart up, whatever, going back to 2023. Okay, 2023, up a little bit, down a little bit. Really not much to learn from that. But here's what I want you to watch out for. Just like we talked about big numbers in the QQQ, right by its 200 period moving average as well. Markets don't like to stay around these big numbers when they get down here. So we can look at that 277 as like a line in the sand from Essex. But here are the reasons why I really like this trade. A leading West Coast apartment-focused REIT. They have significant presence in Southern California. Approximately 40% of Essex net operating income is derived from South Carolina. Excuse me. My kid is applying, may go to school at South Carolina. That's why I said that. Southern California. Approximately 40% of Essex net operating income is derived from Southern California, with over 11,000 apartment units. High occupancy rate. The company's properties in these counties maintain an average occupancy rate of 95%, and that's about to go way higher. $2,700 per month, that's about to go way higher. The recent fires in the Los Angeles area have exacerbated the existing housing shortage, leading to a surge in rental demand. The company, the REIT, that is best positioned to take advantage of this horrific crime, it seems like, is going to be Essex Property Trust. Strong financial performance. Essex shares have appreciated 10% over the last 12 months, 34% over the last 5 years, and to combat this inflation, we do get a dividend of 3.6%. Given these factors, Essex Property Trust appears well positioned on the increasing rental housing demand in the Los Angeles area. One more chart. If we talk about Essex, we're always looking at divergences. So Essex, we want to compare it to Avalon Bay and MAA. I'm not sure the full name of MAA, but Avalon Bay is going to be the blue, orange, and Essex is going to be this white right here. But I really like this ESS going forward. Let me pull up, see where S is trading at right now. Ooh, already above that 277 area, taking that out, no problem. Okay, so now, right, we looked at that line in the sand at that 277. So what do we have here? We have trading right here, right now. We're above that 200 level. So let's go to the options. Let me ask you guys in the chat, does this trade make sense? Do you guys like this idea? You can see by the Friday when I was talking about the insurance companies, whenever there's a big amount of money moving around, companies are getting affected. So we just want to figure out where that edge is. Cool. Yeah, it makes a ton of sense to me too. So buying stock, 279, they got kind of shitty options, huh? Not a lot of options being traded. That's very surprising to me. Open interest volume. What are these trading at? Give me a sec here. I want to see if I can give you a better idea than just doing the stock. April 300 calls, guys. I'm just doing this because I want to look at where they traded. The 300 calls traded for 460. The 300s traded for 460. Now, the problem is with selling volatility, there's very, very little implied vol. It's very, very low, which says maybe we should be buying volatility and potentially buying some options. The options are too expensive. I like to buy the stock. I know it's an expensive stock. Low for the day is 274. High is 280.22. I know it's an expensive stock, but I don't like the options because there's not enough premium in the options. But I do like this stock quite a bit. We could even put this in our all access, Chris, getting long, ESS 278, 279, something like that. This is a really, really good play. And it makes a lot of sense to me with that massive exposure in Los Angeles. I kind of feel like there's a little bit of a floor under it. Like how much lower can it possibly go? Okay. So I'd say that was definitely taked up most of my research over this weekend. How to take advantage of California's burning. California burns is going to give us some potential trades. So we looked at the insurance companies. Now we're looking at Essex. I think this is the strongest REIT to play. For everybody in all access, you guys don't go anywhere. With the market going lower, it's time for us to go bottom fishing. You guys wait. We'll be right back.